what's happened in the last 6 months in our company. If you think about Warburg Pincus, when you've got $300 million, you've got nothing better to do with, and you handle the money of the rich and famous, you've got to have about $5 million just to be their client, and they're very discriminating clients, and if you don't make any money, they get very angry. And you don't want any clients going out there and leaving you because other clients will follow. And they had $300 million to do something with. They look at everybody on the 2,300 different stocks on the New York Stock Exchange. Think about that, 2,300 different stocks. All the stocks on the American Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ, the FTSE in London, the Japanese, the Australian, all these different industries, the oil and gas industry, the tech industry, the computer industry, mining industry, airline industry, automotive industry, out of all those companies, tens of thousands of worldwide companies, all the dozens and dozens of chief main companies in the United States in different industries, they picked one company. That's a company you represent. One company. Now, John and Rick were talking about this. There are 374 different companies that wanted to buy 374 million shares of our stock. And all we can give them is 18 million. As Glenn said, we're 20 times oversubscribed. The question is, what do they see that you don't? Here's the point. If you didn't recruit anybody last month, you don't see it. If you're not approaching double digit, you're not getting it. You see, in America, you've heard of Ray Kroc. Ray Kroc was the founder of McDonald's Corporation. Not the founder, but he took it public and franchised it and all that, right? And in his great book, Writing It Out, he said, success does not come from where you think it comes from. Success only comes not from hard work or diligence or an education or degree. He said success only comes from being at the right place, at the right time, with the right opportunity. And folks, the question is, do we see this as the right place, right time for us? Or is it just another one of the things that we're doing? You know, a lot of people say, well, God willing. Well, God willing. God is willing. Are you willing? God's got his foot on the gas, and we tend to have our foot on the brake. Thinking, well, does God want me to have grand success? No, this IPO just came out of nowhere. It just happened to happen. John in the back was telling me we were visiting all the incredible things he couldn't tell you about this company and how everything fit in. If anything good comes from God, God is willing. And you start having to realize it's you who are not willing. When you start getting in agreement with God, it'll start happening. You know, many years ago, Carol and I